Guys, before we get in the episode, we want to let you know that we are running our Black Friday promo starting today at noon. 30% off the entire store. Ryan, you want a new hat?
I can go get a new hat. 30%
30% off. Tyler, you want a new t-shirt?
I do.
30% off. The entire store. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Today at noon, which is Wednesday, November 22nd, 30% off the entire store. Black Friday deal. Go check it out. Go do it. Let's get into the show. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's cold.
Yeah.
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, the t-shirt guy. On my left, we are in the new studio. It doesn't have a name yet.
We threw the reverse Uno card out.
Yeah. We're in the new studio. We don't have a name for it yet.
It'll come to us. We can't force it.
And we are presented by Ice Mountain. So I can't hear anything right now, guys.
Yeah, we've been talking to you for the last.
It's like my headphones right now is like I am underwater and you guys are trying to talk to me.
Did you plug your nose and try blowing out?
Didn't work.
Give us a big yawn. You earned it. You earned this yawn.
Oh, no, I need
Now you're making me sleepy.
Yeah.
Contagious.
Nothing yet?
Nothing. So we're in the new studio. We're going for a cordless look here. So we designed this studio to be cordless.
Cord management is
cordless. And this is just a quick view around the room. Right here.
If you want to watch this, head to either Spotify, Facebook, or YouTube.
It's a nice cordless look.
To say the least, it's not cordless.
It will be. It's a work.
Oh, I know. We didn't give them much time to get the place set up.
We did get a functioning studio, though.
But we're doing a podcast. What I think is the weirdest part about this whole new studio is it's the exact same, but just flipped.
Yeah.
Flopped.
Same, but different.
I feel like this would be like if we asked NASCAR drivers to turn right instead of left.
Yeah.
It's a little bit how it feels.
Yeah, be like renting a car over in Europe and having to drive on the.
I feel like
right
I'm
side.
driving on the wrong side of the road currently.
Super weird.
And you can't hear the traffic signals.
And I can't hear the radio.
Can't hear the people fucking honking at him from behind.
But other than that, new studio's great. Actually, who had the biggest glow up with the new studio?
Jared.
Yeah.
Show that camera angle.
Take that angle.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We
Look
took
at Jared.
the man behind the glass and we put glass 180 degrees around him.
You can't.
He is
escape
now
it.
the man contained in glass.
Yeah.
We're calling his new spot the aquarium.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
In honor of Finn,
Yeah.
the aquarium.
Yeah. Under the water.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
all starting to add up. We're going with a fish aquarium themed studio here.
Jared in the fishbowl.
I feel like in the summer, I'm just going to be sweating in here. So there's going to be condensation all over the glass.
Yeah.
But that's southern sun.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. We are going to get you some shades though.
Oh,
So if we were to do this in the middle of the day, then you wouldn't look like you
Yeah.
we on the sun.
Or a nuke exploding.
But Jared, turn around, look at this is good old Horace.
That's your city, Jared.
We moved from Fargo to Horace, and now Jared gets to just take in the views.
I'm going to get distracted.
Besides the grain elevator, is this the tallest building in Horace?
It's got to be close.
So Jared's sitting in the one and only skyscraper of Horace, penthouse view.
2 stories high.
I think I deserve it. I deserve it.
You do.
Yeah, you
Jared.
do.
You worked hard.
Yeah, you do.
You worked hard for that, and now you got a room surrounded in glass and boxes
And cords.
and cords, and so that's what you got for all your hard work.
I appreciate it.
So
You do look cool in there, though.
Yeah,
I will have
I
to
do feel
say.
cool. I might move in here.
You could probably fit a bigger bed in there. than you got at
I
home.
think
I was just
so,
gonna
yeah.
say.
Just sleep
Yeah.
under the desk.
So
Under the horse lights.
that being said, guys, we're back. We're live.
Never left.
Ryan,
No.
Yep.
You just were in Nashville. Let us into your world. I got some
Where do you want me to-
Snapchats
where do you want me to start?
that I will enlighten you guys on as the story goes.
Does Ryan remember the Snapchats?
Oh yeah,
If
I
you had
remember
to
everything.
guess, okay.
Yeah.
You told me you partied hard.
I remember everything. That's a new country song by Zach Bryan. I would know because I was just in Countryville, USA.
Music City.
It's
Okay. Roll in Thursday, up at 3 a.m. on Thursday. Doesn't matter. I'm jacked. Wife is at a conference. Okay. So I'm like, okay, well, I got nothing else to do. I'm just going to go walk down Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, first time walking down Broadway, I've never wanted to drink more in my life than that moment right there.
And what time was this at?
About 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
Okay.
It's a good time.
It's a great time because people are probably still pre-gaming or not quite getting ready yet. The parties aren't out.
The people downtown at 3 p.m. drinking are like the older people on vacation that are going to be in bed by 10.
For sure.
And you.
Well,
And
and Tyler knows this because Nashville is his city.
Yeah,
He's
mean, it is my city.
I mean, for
Did
the
you-
amount of
For how much advice he gave you on the last podcast, did you go to his travel blog website?
Yeah,
Honestly.
I visited most.
What's
I
it
visited
called?
most spots. Had a lot of updates to make though.
What was it? His website is travelsmashville.
I was
Smashville.com.
just going to say, I'm actually a correspondent on Smashville Tourism Board.
So
Yeah.
essentially, you were in Tylerville,
Tylerville, USA.
Tennessee.
Yep.
Tylerville, Tennessee.
But if you go there enough, you know it'd be Tyler Vole. Because people
Sure.
in Nashville call it Nashville.
Nashville.
So
Yeah.
Tyler knows that the only people out at 3:30 p.m. on a Thursday is old people.
Yep.
And me.
And Ryan.
And me.
And
well,
then that's when I went out too. So we're the same.
so
Well, yeah,
you
yeah.
wanted to start drinking heavy, did you?
No, I didn't.
What?
Right, you're on vacation.
It's actually a good
Bull.
vacation.
Yeah.
It's actually a good question as to why I didn't. I think I was mainly I was a little bit nervous, a little bit intimidated. I mean, I'm in Music City. I'm on Music Row right now, I think.
No,
Broadway.
no.
Okay, that's different. I
Music Row
forgot
is
to
by
I didn't
Midtown.
get to that.
So
I didn't get to
you-
that part of the blog.
Any questions, just ask me. I'll tell you.
But God, I'm seeing I hear you guys talk about all these country singers bars that they own. And so I'm walking past all these. I'm like, who's do I gotta go in? Kid Rock's was number one.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys think about that, but we'll get to that in a second.
Ryan,
Yep.
were you able to locate any ice mountain while you were down in Tylersville, Tennessee?
Every single morning.
Really?
Yeah.
And I imagine that after a hefty night of drinking, you were revived and ready to hit the town again after chugging one of these ice mountains.
I didn't even need to chug it.
That's-
One sip.
That's why he went to every
One
single
sip and I was
bar.
back. One sip and I'm like, this next sip's gonna taste
Yeah,
like
it's
the beer that I want.
It's
so
such
badly.
good water. Then when people say, "Hey, mix in a water," for ice mountain, it's just mix in a sip.
Yeah, just wet your tongue almost. Wet your
It's-
whistle.
Wet that whistle.
It's like Ryan had little shooters of ice mountain. Then he would just
Yeah.
he would crack one and then just dip a little in his drink, and it was like he wasn't even drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not backed by any science
No.
or is not an official statement by Ice Mountain, but pretty much.
That's like this. It's the secret juice. It's Michael's
Mike,
secret
yeah, Mike's
sauce.
special stuff.
Yeah. It's just I am in a bottle.
That's
I
right.
am.
Ice Mountain. I didn't go into any bar and drink. I had a live auction and like dinner to end out my wife's conference later that night, starting at like 5:30 p.m.
Part of the conference was
Part
the
of why I was
auction.
down there.
Okay.
Live auctions are fucking
So
Hell
time out.
yeah.
Hold on.
Hell yeah.
You went to Nashville and you went to a live auction at a conference.
Yeah, so like the ending dinner of the conference, like they had a live auction to raise money for the group or whatever it may be. So they were auctioning.
Okay.
They were live auctioning off a bunch of stuff
Mhm.
like kids tractors, which we bought. Yep.
Wait, you bought a kid's tractor?
We bought a tractor for
Hell yeah.
for my little guy.
Like
A
a
John-
Like, what kind
Like
of
a John
tractor
Deere.
are we-
It's like a John Deere tractor, like probably as big as this table.
and is it made out of metal or is it a
Yeah.
plastic?
Metal.
That's sick.
It's legit. It's 600.
So like it's got a motor in it.
No, it's a pedal. It's like it's a pedal one.
That's
not
what the kids do. Kids do tractor pulls on those against each other instead of like actually getting a real tractor. They just pedal against each other.
Now, my wife's the one that was bidding on it, and she's like, "Well, okay, so let me back up to understand."
So we get off the plane.
I did not know I was getting into.
I keep forgetting about
auction conference talk. I thought we wanted. There's some specific things I want to ask you about.
Okay, we'll skip. Okay, we bought a tractor. But through this whole process, I'm kind of like itchy. My neck is starting to itch. I'm almost going through withdrawals. It's
How
like,
bad did you want to make one of your weird noises is for a bid? Like, whap!
So bad. I also wanted to spend all the money I had in my account there because that's how much adrenaline I had running through my body. I had a couple mixed drinks in me. We were throwing dollar amounts on. And then
I'm always scared at a live auction that I'm going to accidentally bid on something that I don't want to spend money on.
Yeah.
And then I just look like an idiot.
Yeah.
It's like you sneeze too loud.
Yeah.
So we left with a tractor. We didn't have to bring it
Or
home.
I'm also afraid if I start bidding on something, my ego won't let me stop bidding on
sure.
it. And it just keeps going higher and higher.
For sure.
Which is the whole point of an auction. That's how they get
Yep.
it to go higher. But
Yeah.
can you take me higher?
Got the tractor for $650 though. I thought it was a pretty good deal.
I don't know. I don't know what they go for these
I don't know.
days.
I
but-
kept telling him, like, fuck, my little guy, he'll like this.
$650 for a kid's toy?
Well, the reason I wanted to back up, the reason that was justified was because someone had pulled like a lever on like the main water break of the hotel, flooded out 160 rooms. They put us up in like one of the brand new.
I was in Nashville this weekend.
They put us up in what's called the placemaker, and it's like these apartment/hotel style rooms, all glass looking over the city. They put us up in that room for free.
Hell yeah.
So
well, rightfully so. Your room was flooded.
Absolutely. So the money we would have spent on a hotel room went to this tractor.
Hell yeah.
And then that was the bit for the rest of the weekend. Was like, well, fuck, we can justify this. We got the room
Hotel
for
money,
free.
We're staying
for
Hotel
free.
money. So the live auction was quite literally electric. And then that's when after that is when the real vacation started.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we started hitting the bars. Kid Rock's bar is #1 downtown.
Okay.
And you can argue with me as to why it's not. I'll take anything.
I actually don't think we've been to Kid Rock's
I
bar.
don't know if I have.
It's electric, you guys.
We've
The
been
people playing there. The guy playing there, his name is John Stone, professional fisherman and musician. Him and Kid Rock are best buddies from the way it sounded.
He says that to everybody.
yeah.
This is a classic swindler's trick, Ryan. So what other bars? You went to Kid Rock's. Where else?
Dirks Bentley had a really good bar.
Yep.
So I went to Dirks, Kid Rock, Robert's Western World.
Is that a bar or like a Western
bar.
store?
It's a bar.
Okay.
Small town, like small town bar.
Boot barn.
Nope. Boot Bar is right down the road. Tootsie's, Aldean's.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in this back alley. The fuck was it called? Like a bowling something. I can't remember.
You went to more bars.
Dave and Buster's.
We went to 8 bars in one day.
Yeah.
And we got at least 2 drinks at each. So if you can do the math, I was shit-faced.
And was it Broadway the whole time?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's more bars than we've all been on too.
Yeah, we don't like the Broadway scene as much. We like to leave the Broadway girls alone.
Yeah.
That's what that's what I heard though. I heard that like do the Broadway thing once and then fucking get off and go
Get off.
yeah, get off Broadway. Go somewhere else.
So it is quite amazing how good the acts are, right?
Phenomenal.
But do you think it has anything to do with the fact that just the whole experience makes them seem better?
A little,
Absolutely.
for sure.
I think every bar is almost jam-packed, which is why it was great going with just 2 people because we could get a spot damn near anywhere.
Way easier to get drinks as well.
Yep, everyone's vibing to the music. I would agree with that statement. Yes.
So let's fast forward here. Ryan's hammered. 10:30 at night.
Mm-hmm.
I get a Snapchat from his wife. Ryan is standing in the aisle of Boot Barn.
Oh.
And he's putting on a boot and his foot just goes right in and he goes, God, that feels good.
Wait, so you
And
went
he like looks up and his face is all red from being bent over trying to put his
Yeah,
foot in
all the
there.
blood
He's
rush.
got a
Probably
big
drunk,
vein
too.
going and he's
Yeah.
hammered.
Yeah.
God, that feels good.
Yeah. This close, you guys.
You didn't get him?
No.
Why not?
I forgot to use the hotel room bit for one to justify the purchase. And then I'll blame my wife for this one because she then tells me how much they are. They're
much are-
$350.
Ooh.
So then it made me feel bad. I'm like, okay, well, do I really need these? And also, like, what am I going to do with my current boots?
Yeah, and he's like,
Because
I just spent $1,600 on a tractor for my kid.
Yeah, $2,000 on a tractor for my kid. It's like,
Well, then
do I-
that's another way to justify. Well, if my kid gets a $1,600 gift, I can get a $300 gift.
well, the hotel room was free.
Yeah.
If she wouldn't have told me the price, because I didn't even look at the price tag.
Must be
$35.
tough.
Yeah.
If I
Must
would
be tough. I guess I got to get some of that t-shirt money.
if I would have got up to the counter without knowing how much they were, I would not have brought them back to
Yeah,
the shelf.
you can't pull out
Nope.
at that point.
Nope.
That's
So they would have been mine. I would have been wearing them right now.
New boot goofing.
I've never
But your problem is though is that you were downtown, like you were still drinking.
correct.
So what would you have done
Yeah.
with the boots? Just like carried them around in a box and like set them on the bar top.
No, I would have had to put the cowboy boots on. Then I had to tie my current boots together and then throw them up on the fucking electrical pole.
yeah.
And then next time I go back, they'll be in the same
Although
spot.
you could have spin zone, tied them, the two shoes together, put them around your neck, and then you could have been doing beer chugs out of your boots
Yeah.
with random
What do
strangers.
they call that again? The shoey?
Yep.
You could have been doing shoeies all night
Yeah.
long.
God.
You could have.
See, that's why I needed you guys. I needed
That's why you don't go to Nashville without me and Tyler.
well without Tyler.
Well,
I needed
first
Tyler
and
there bad.
foremost.
I would have. If you invited me, I would have invited Myles. So
For sure.
Yeah, because you guys know I would have paid for everything.
no. Hey, I did
I
pay
know
for my
my
ticket to the
place.
Johnny
I know
Cash
my
Museum.
place.
So that's one thing I was completely out on. I didn't want to go to any museums. I didn't want to go to the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
I'll do that next time. I just wanted to drink on this trip, and
Fair enough.
fuck, did I like we drank. That's what we did.
That's so sick.
Also, I have a massive bone to pick. The bone is as big as this room.
It's pretty big.
The only bar to charge a cover for males, just a cover in general, I guess, was Coyote Ugly.
I mean, that makes sense.
We're gonna pop into Coyote Ugly, get a drink, and then maybe head down to the sports book bar right down the street.
Mhm.
And they're like, sorry, it's a $10 cover charge for males.
Yeah.
And I said, well,
It's
I'll
j-
give you the cover charge if you take it and shove it up your ass.
That's what you
You
told
did
him.
say
No.
that.
I didn't say
You
that.
didn't say
You were like, oh, sorry, sir.
okay,
I guess
I
we'll
guess
not.
that seems reasonable, but I think
No.
we're going to pass it this time.
No.
I said,
No, I looked
bet
at him and
your
said,
ass.
I said, you're fucking joking, right? And he goes, well, no, it's $10 cover for males. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just out of here then. I kind of gave him that tone of voice, and he
Yeah.
understood that I was.
He's like, I don't care.
He should have though, because I said I got a bone to pick with you. We'll be talking to you on Tuesday
No,
this
you-
next week.
He's the messenger.
Also, how long were you in Nashville? I feel like you were there for a week. The way
Yeah.
you're talking.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, left Sunday. 3 full days, half a day Sunday. I mean, you guys, this is up there with Lincoln, Nebraska.
Whoa.
Oof.
Wow.
Here we go. Go there a couple more times. I
Yeah.
think you'll change it. Now, I will have one question for you. You went to Nashville with just your wife, which is great. So cute. You guys love each other. There had to have been a moment though where you were kind of like, God, I wish the guys were here right
Yeah.
now.
Probably at 3 p.m.
There-
when you wanted to drink walking
There
downtown.
had to have been a moment where you're like, God, I wish the boys were here.
It wasn't so much on this trip. It was like the next time I go there has got to be with the man himself.
The boys.
Yep.
The
your,
man-
your
well,
tour
the
guide.
Well, the
man
mayor,
himself.
the mayor,
mayor of
of
Smashville.
Tylerville.
And you two.
Oh, thanks, Ryan.
I mean, this is the crew right here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll just take Jake's
Jared and
spot.
I will call ahead, see if we can get our VIP booth that we had that
Well,
one
there-
time.
Jared has an aquarium here. He's got a whole ass private booth at Aldean's with his name on it.
Yeah.
I was trying to
True.
find the
Carved my
private booths at
initials in there.
Aldean's. Couldn't find them.
That's
Just
because
look
you
up.
just
Yeah.
don't know. You just that's, Jared, this is classic newbie. He just
I know.
doesn't even know where they are.
Mhm.
If you got to ask, you don't know.
All you need to do is name drop Jared, and they'd have brought you right there.
Right.
Yeah.
My initials are carved in the booth.
Yeah, it's the
It's the big J.
That's actually very funny. You had no idea where Jared and I were.
What floor is it on?
It's just gotta. You just don't know.
it's the Jared Glassman Memorial Make-A-Wish booth.
Yeah.
We were actually above
Like the lights.
We were above the rooftop bar.
Yes.
So like the rooftop level, we were even higher than that. I'm not. That sounds like I'm joking, but that was real.
Well, because Kid Rocks is right across the street, so
Mhm.
I could see the rooftop at Aldean's from
Mhm.
Kid Rocks.
I thought Kid Rocks was in the same building, but just on opposite ends.
I have no
No,
idea.
Kid Rocks is right on the corner.
I don't know. I'm always shit faced
Face.
downtown anyway. So.
I thought there was 3 Kid Rocks.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
He thought it was Kids Rock.
Yeah, fucking Kids Bop.
I thought there was 3 D's in Kid. All right. Well, glad you're back, Ryan. Great trip to Nashville. Next time, don't be selfish and bring some people along.
I'm not gonna be back for long. I gotta get back ASAP.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to figure out like. So you guys obviously had a way different experience than I did because I was there as more so a tourist.
Mhm.
Why do I love it so much more than you guys?
Well, we thought it was really fun to start.
Yeah.
Then once like your 6th or 7th time, you're kind of like,
So maybe the novelty just wore off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, and we're also we're working.
Did you guys ever eat wieners on the street? Wiener fever?
Actually, yeah.
Last time we were
Wiener
there,
fever.
Last time we were there, Tyler disappeared, and I think we got a Snapchat of him at some street taco thing, didn't you?
So I disappeared first. I was thrown up under the bridge to the stadium, and I gave a homeless man $100.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't do Nashville like we did Nashville, right?
And then I came.
You did not throw up under any bridge, and you didn't give a
Yeah.
homeless guy $100, and you didn't go in
No, I didn't.
VIP.
No, I didn't give a whole because I spent all my money on that fucking track.
But you had so much money left over because your hotel room was free.
That's true.
I know if I would have had that much money, I would have bought the boots.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go back and buy the boots.
You do.
Also, you guys would be surprised how many podcast listeners I met in Nashville.
Hell yeah.
Really?
I would say at least 10.
2. Oh.
The first guy, I didn't even get his name, but we were at Dirk Bentley's bar.
Mhm.
We made I could tell he was making a little bit longer eye contact than someone normally would have from across the bar.
And be like, what the fuck do you want?
He was
Yeah.
essentially shooting you doomy eyes.
Yes. So finally I made eye contact back with him, and he just like he like lifts up his bush light, he points at it, and then he's like, is that
Shrugs.
you? And I go, yep, that's me. Bottom I was about to tab
And
out.
you went, yep.
So I bought him.
hello.
I bought him a bush light. They brought it to him. I went up, gave him a fist bump. It's really loud to have any conversation. Took off. That was that.
Hell yeah.
Riveting stuff. That's awesome.
It's cool for me though because I'm just. Why would anybody recognize me?
Because you're the star of this podcast.
Yeah. Squirrely
This
Ryan.
is your podcast now.
no, it's not.
It literally is.
And then there was probably like 8 or 9 more.
So Ryan, with the tractor, did you?
And I wasn't even with you guys, so I was pretty pumped.
You'd be surprised the amount of
Well,
podcast
more
fans
so
in
him, not you,
Nashville
Tyler.
because like the Midwest people all go to Nashville for vacation.
Yeah,
So it's like Midwest South.
saw a lot of bison gear.
horns up. With that tractor, did you carry it on or check it to the?
No,
plane?
they it was just a big the big checks you get if you win like a money golf tournament. It was basically like one of those with a picture of the tractor on it that we didn't have to keep. It was just like
They
hey,
just ship it to you.
yeah, they'll
Gotcha.
ship it
Yeah,
to me,
I was
so-
gonna say the boots. You wouldn't have to carry them around, right? Because they'll send them to your house.
Oh no, they weren't sending shit. I was gonna put them on right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an option, but it wasn't an option.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah,
They
it
could have
was
said,
not an
like,
option.
hey, will you just send my old boots to my house?
Then I walked past this one store. It was buy one pair, get 2 free.
Yeah, there's
2 shoes.
there's a couple of like sketchy gimmick shops on Broadway that are
Yeah.
pretty shitty stuff.
Before we lose it, Jared, flip to your camera. Look at that cotton candy sky of Horace.
Dang.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
That looks like
is-
the Nashville skyline behind you.
Oh my God, dude. That's just hey,
Wow.
that's why we live here in North
Mhm.
Dakota right there.
You ain't
Beauty.
getting that in Nashville.
No.
No.
You just all you see is skyscrapers and fucking
Guitars.
skyscrapers, what are they called? Yeah,
guitars.
big cranes
Yeah.
impeding your view.
How
Instead
many-
out here, you can see miles and miles.
How many fucking pedal
Miles.
buses did you see?
Probably like 5.
Jared is
What?
fully in
Yeah.
golden hour.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 5.
Our first
Couple
visit,
tractors.
we saw like 15 our first night at the bar.
What was your guys' favorite bar?
Losers.
Yeah.
The next one.
I never went to Losers because that's off the tourist drag.
Stupids.
It got recommended to you by every one of us.
It did. It really did. And we were gonna head over that way, but we're like, well.
Losers did update a whole bunch, and I'm gonna be honest, I miss the old Losers. They've changed.
Oh my god. Tour guide.
Yeah.
You ever been to fucking Tootsie's?
I don't think I have actually.
It's iconic, dude.
We did. I think we went in there once. I don't know. It's
Oh,
just like
shit.
after so many bars and trips and chicks, it's just like.
Oh God. I'll
And by-
show you.
And by chicks, I just mean like the bartenders.
Yeah.
Because the only people that come up to me in public and want to chat are just big, sweaty, hairy, blue collar men.
Yeah. I was at a point the cowboy boot night. I was damn near gonna buy a piece of merch from every bar we went into. That's where I was at.
Hell yeah.
No one. And
Oh, Jared's light went off.
Yep.
Motion sensor light in here. Motion sensors are cool at face value
yeah.
until Jared doesn't move for 5 minutes and then it shuts off.
Got
So we're
spooky.
still working out the kinks. We're probably going to need to get that switch to a regular switch.
I thought the power went out right away.
So did I. I panicked.
Yeah, you guys just learn to not panic by like me.
So that was that. Yeah.
Well, we're glad you made it back, Ryan. We'll go next time together.
Yeah. If you guys send out the invite, I'll be sure to bring you to some cool
He wants
spots.
us to send him a calendar invite for a trip to Nashville.
Nashville 2028.
I also
Clear it.
what your blog, Tyler, didn't outline was how expensive stuff is down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't realize. I mean, you couldn't get anywhere.
That's why you got to go to Stupids. Or
I
at least a little
know.
more
Yeah.
affordable.
Yeah. It's $3.50 beers at Stupid's.
I mean, I couldn't get out of a spot. I was drinking liquor. I couldn't get out of a spot for under $25 for
Yeah.
2 drinks. But also, hotel room was free, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, you were on borrowed time.
Yeah, I had all the money in the world to spend.
Yeah, it was house money.
Yep.
Not every day you can go into Nashville and take advantage of the
Yeah.
house, you know?
I also opened up my betting app, and I had $200 in my betting app.
Oh,
And-
betting. I
yeah,
thought he said
betting.
betting. Like
Yeah.
with like BEDDIN.
Yeah, what kind of
He's
betting?
got an
is
app
it?
for that shit. Trying to
Um,
find the pillows Velcro together.
Yeah.
$200 in my betting app that I didn't realize I had. I was throwing out bets left and right.
What's your unit?
My unit was 50.
That's
House money.
I thought that you were gonna say like 10.
No, God, no. I forgot I even had
T-shirt
that
money.
Yeah.
So, well, the hotel room was free. So
I don't even know if I would bet 50 unit.
I wouldn't.
What is it?
Yeah, I mean, but
Come on, you guys.
I mean, I have thrown hundreds down before, but
Sure.
that was your.
That was
hey,
my
good
unit.
for
I had
you.
1 unit here, 3 there, fucking 6 here. Hotel room was free, so it didn't matter.
Did you win any of those?
$300.
I won one big one. I actually picked the guy to win the golf tournament this last weekend. That was the biggest.
And how
payout
much
bet.
did you win?
That was $140 profit.
Let's go.
So,
Almost 3 units.
yeah. And then of course I was in the airport, just about to leave, and I'm like, I have to throw the rest of this money down on something. So Chiefs Super Bowl, Vikings money line that didn't hit,
Nope.
and then UFC main event this upcoming weekend money line.
Okay. Well, here we
Then
go.
you have to go back to Nashville to cash those in. If you
I know
win.
you guys. We got to get back. Let's look at the. Let's just plan something.
Okay.
Direct flight out of Fargo. Go for we'll stay at the Placemaker. I'll see if I can get a free hotel room again for all the units.
I'll cut the water pipe again so I can get a free
Yeah.
free hotel
Smart.
room.
Tyler, we
Yes.
need you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll do some pull-ups.
Also, you guys big into Lime scooters when you're down there?
Actually,
I
the
like
last time
that.
I used them for the first time.
They're sick.
I didn't walk a single step there. It was like walk out the door. Hey, can I get and then I asked the hotel attendant, can I get a lime scooter up front here?
Can I get a lime?
Really? You could do that?
No, God,
I was
no.
gonna say, Jesus.
but me, I mean, they knew me. So
Last time we were there, we're at the one and only
Ryan,
time.
hold on. Ryan pulls up to the hotel on his line scooter, and when he gets to the front door, he just jumps off and ghost rides it into the valet guy.
Throws $20 up into the air.
Just
That's half a
walks
unit.
upstairs,
Yeah.
just fucking, just fucking ghost rides it.
he fucking locks her up for me, and that's that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I couldn't be a bigger lime scooter guy though.
Last time we were there, the only night I Irish goodbye, I only did it once. I got a lime scooter, shit faced, and I made it about 2 blocks before I realized, like, wait, I could get a DUI.
How can you Irish goodbye in Nashville, Tyler?
It's pretty easy. You just leave without telling anyone.
It's pretty easy. He did it to me like. Let's say we went 6 times. Have we gone 6 times?
About
6 times.
Really?
Went out
Yeah.
3 each. That's 18 nights. 16 out of 18 nights. He Irish goodbye.
pretty accurate.
Damn.
Most of the non-Irish goodbyes were the last time we went. CMA Fest.
That's actually crazy.
Did we
that
tell
you're
the
doing that.
story about when we were hanging out outside our hotel waiting for a pizza, and the one chick was like being really friendly with us, and we're like, God,
that was our
dude.
first trip ever. I don't know. We might have told it. It was a long time ago.
and we were like, God, that lady's really nice. You know, like kind of weird. She's just hanging out here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like some guy shows up and she goes up to the hotel room with him. We're like,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
God, we are
We're like-
we're such Fargo people.
Well, it got to the point where like
Need a jacket?
we're
Yeah, God, stilettos at this
Jacket
time
piece
of night.
pizza,
Jeez
baby.
Louise, those are some high heels.
she must have came back down or something because it got to the point where like we were outside waiting for pizza was the reason we were
Yeah.
out there. And then she was like, oh, I'll just come in for a piece of pizza. And we gave her the wrong room number. So that's how we could get away from her
Smart.
because she
Yeah,
was
it was
not
a mess.
leaving us alone.
We like were just being Midwest nice to this gal, and then we like started piecing it together what was happening. We're like, oh my God,
I think you
we are
texted me
not in
about it.
Fargo anymore. I'm like, I don't know if I was one of the first ones to
Yeah.
realize. I was like, guys, this is not
Abort.
this
Yep.
is not what we
Yep.
think it is.
You should have sent her to Jake's room.
I was rooming with Jake otherwise.
That makes me wonder how many prostitutes I actually walked by.
I think we bought her pizza or gave her pizza
yeah,
or something like that.
I think you did.
I don't know. It was a mess. It was the classic, like just completely ignorant of what the
Oblivious.
situation was. That was like that might have been the first time we were there.
It was.
too.
It was the first time.
So at least you didn't do that. At least you didn't buy
No,
a
fucking
at least you didn't buy a prostitute some pizza.
scotch free of prosties. I'll be sure I look out for him next time though.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. No. Ryan's like, now where exactly was this so I can avoid it?
Yeah. Give me the address.
Give me the GPS coordinates of
What
this
do you call it?
location.
It is Smashville.
Also, what pizza place did you go to?
Also, the people walk. The last thing that I was gonna buy there was a hat that said Nash on it.
I would say.
The amount of people that I'm like, how are you wearing that right now?
Slinging merch. How jealous were you? How much merch they're slinging
Pretty
there?
jealous. A lot of gift shops in there that could have used a nice heat press. So
All right. Well, should we take a break? Get us some questions or what?
Yo.
Ryan, you were playing with house money this weekend, weren't you? With the whole hotel situation.
I was, yeah.
You know what else you could be playing with holiday money with?
What's that?
Right now, they're doing a deal where if you go to the store and you buy
Powerade or a
vitamin water, and you plug in your phone number, which is plug in your phone number.
Okay. Beep beep beep.
Anyways, we'll put Ryan's phone number on the screen right here,
You got it.
so everyone can also put their number in and Ryan's and get double entries.
I needed that track.
And then once you plug your number in, you go into a drawing for $40,000.
Correct.
40 Ks.
40 bands.
40 Gs.
40 stackaroos.
40 thousands.
40 racks.
40 buckaroos.
400 hundreds.
Yeah, there we go, Tyler.
40 big ones.
You do that, you're going to be playing with house money, but it's not going to be house money. It's going to be holiday money. So you got to go to holiday gas stations, buy yourself a Powerade or a vitamin water, plug in Ryan's phone number.
Yeah, more entries for me.
40K.
Let's go. I'll split it with you.
Wouldn't that be wild if everyone started plugging his number in and then he gets caught for like lottery fraud?
That would've been awesome.
Don't do that.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Well, we might just have to cut
Hey,
that.
yeah.
We might just have to cut
We're
that.
not going to put his number in. They'll never know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not actually going to tell him tell them his number.
Yeah. No, we put his phone number right here on the screen.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to put it in. Yeah.
Right there.
All right, Jared, you got some questions for us? Let's do it.
Alex Smith asks, what would be the best cereal flavored milk? And he spelled flavored like Canadian.
O-U-R-E-D.
Yeah. FLA.
Wait, he was typing in Canadian?
Yeah.
On a
Hey.
Canadian keyboard.
Yeah. A lot of U's on there.
Wee wee. I mean, there's a French keyboard. It's different than the American keyboard.
The QWERTY.
Yeah. It's different. The A is up in the top left
I don't like that.
instead of the Q. It's not a QWERTY.
It's all Greek to me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Totally forgot what the question was.
Best cereal flavored milk.
God.
It's easy.
Cinnamon Toast
Yeah.
Crunch.
I
Hands
was
down.
fucking just
I
gonna
mean,
say
that's
that.
Mhm.
guys. Have I talked about Snickerdoodle Blizzards on this podcast yet?
No.
Potentially.
Yes.
I feel like I might have already.
I don't know.
I plugged that ice cream sandwich from that one company.
Oh, yeah.
I got another delicious creamy treat for you guys to try. You have to. If anyone is listening to this, if you're listening to headphones, rip those headphones out, get in your car, drive to Dairy Queen. If you're in your car, reroute your GPS to Dairy Queen.
You have said more about this unnamed blizzard than I ever did about the fucking ice cream cake.
No, I'm not fucking it. Like, I'm
Sounds like
I mean,
it.
like, I'm not sticking my dick in it like you did.
Sounds like you are.
Regardless, now that everyone who's listening to this is now headed to Dairy Queen, roll up to the drive-thru and you have to order a Snickerdoodle Blizzard. There's not a Blizzard that's better than this. It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch Blizzard, essentially.
Is it Blizzard of the Month?
And there's cookie dough in it. I mean,
Mm.
it's just the best combination. They got the cinnamon, sugar, cookie dough. If it was, it's sold so well that it's just on the menu now.
Like that. I actually don't think it is. I think it's a staple.
I don't know, but I
Rightfully
never
so,
had it
the
up
way it sounds.
until, yeah. So what I'm going with that is, it's got to be Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk because that Blizzard is just
Yeah.
cream.
It's the frozen
form.
version of the
Yeah.
cinnamon
Correct.
toast crunch.
And
milk.
there's just not another answer that gets to be able to be in this conversation.
I, honestly,
I was legitimately going to say Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Me
as well.
too.
Yeah. Next time you eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Myles, you get the bowl of milk, just throw it in the freezer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, Jared. Jared, you get a raise.
God.
There's a DQ
Let's
and we got
go.
DQ and Horse.
Oh, I know. Why do you think I go home in town instead of the interstate every night?
We got that drive-through on the way through.
Yeah, even if I don't want to spoil my appetite, I still gotta get a mini size Blizzard.
Yeah.
It's like one scoop.
Yep.
It's my sweet tooth.
You should tell them you should pre-order it so they can freeze it for you and you can bring it home.
Like
Pre-order.
I want them just to make like soft serve tub of ice cream for me, and then just have it at all times. It's so good.
I think you can do that.
Really?
It's like, because other times I'd roll up to Dairy Queen, you're like, what Blizzard? And you're always like, cookie dough is like standard.
Mhm.
I like
Heath.
Reese's
I'm a Heath
Cups.
guy.
I always
You
just
know.
pick one of the promo ones.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, I'll try the pumpkin pie one.
Yeah.
Ugh. But now I drive up to the drive-thru with confidence. There's not a doubt in my mind. There's no hesitation. It's you drive up, window down, Snickerdoodle, up, drive down.
Like, welcome back, Myles.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you go there every day.
I'm at some point I'm gonna have to just start saying the usual in the drive-thru.
What's the most ideal size of Blizzard?
Medium.
Yeah.
Large is insane. If you're
Yeah,
large, I mean,
Large is crazy.
even medium. Sometimes I get done and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
it's all the cracks are filled in for me.
Yep.
I always get a small.
It's like if you were to bounce a basketball off my stomach after eating a medium blizzard, it's just shooting off.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Yeah, I typically get a small as well, but medium is the way to go.
Yeah. Small is like probably what most people should get.
Small keeps it coming back.
Mini's a joke, right?
Well, it's like for your wife if she's like, "Wah,"
But then she
and
just eats yours when she's done with her
I know,
mini.
but makes you feel good.
I typically have my blizzard gone by the time I even get home.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is also the correct.
I mean, it's insane. I don't even get to enjoy it.
But if you are buying a large blizzard, like, and this is not me, like I'm a big guy, you have to be 900 pounds.
That's a lot of cream.
The
It's like they
only
just
excuse-
rename it from the large blizzard to the 900 pound.
It is like
blizzard.
genuinely the size of some tubs of ice cream at the grocery store.
It's
Oh, for
just
sure.
an insane amount of blizzard.
Mhm.
It's not a blizzard. That thing is a full winter squall. It's a winter hurricane is
Yeah.
what it is. It's not a blizzard.
It's a polar vortex.
Yeah, there you go.
PV.
Hey, PV
We survived it.
survivors. Best shirt we ever sold. That might actually be the worst selling shirt we've ever sold.
Yeah, I think it is. I genuinely think it is.
It's pretty. I've never heard of that.
We did a polar vortex survivor shirt.
Yeah, back in 2019,
That's good.
It was so bad.
when the winter was fucking cold back then.
It was
Back
just
then.
so niche to our specific area. It was
Yeah,
like
100
other people in the
radius.
Midwest didn't even get it.
Yeah.
Good. You found my fucking Ray-Bans, asks.
Who's your buddy?
The first name's you found my. Last name's fucking Ray-Bans.
Buddy George, I think.
Hey, anyone see my fucking Ray-Bans?
You have to give up one for the rest of your life. Which one are you giving up? Watching football, bush light, golf, sexual intercourse with your significant other.
So I can still have sex with other people? Like,
Apparently, yeah.
I mean,
You just
at
can't
that
be dating
point, your
them.
wife's got to be cool with it. You're like, hey, I made a deal with the devil. I can't have sex with you anymore, but you're going to let me have sex with other people, right?
Also, I have a tea time right now.
Hey, I'm gonna drink
Of
some.
all the things you could have chosen.
I'm gonna drink some Busch Light at my tea time while I listen to the football game.
Yeah.
Never watch football, bush light, golf, and no sex with your
Sexual
wife.
intercourse with your significant other.
For my sex life, I'm going to have to keep the sex on the table.
On the table.
We're moving from the bed to the table.
Yeah.
I like for one, for my future sex life in two ways, I'm gonna have to just. I think we're all gonna have to just say we'll keep that one.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, we
We
have to
can't
table
be
that
choosing
Mhm.
football over sex. If one of our wives listen to this, we're fucked. So
Yeah.
we have to choose that.
Then I'm not getting fucked.
Although tempted us. I mean,
I really do like football, Busch Light, and golf.
dude, hitting a pure 9-iron 3 feet from the pin is better than sex. So that one, I think we'll
That's
just
good
take off the
tabled.
table. I think of those three. I have consumed and played a lot of football in my life. I have. It's just a fact.
Okay.
It's a fair and
Many
accurate statement.
long Saturdays and Sundays consuming football, and lots of banging my head into other human beings. And if I have to choose between those three, I think I'm gonna have to give up football.
Wow.
Because golf
Mm.
is it's like if my first 30 years were about football, my next 30 are golf. And I think that that's the way I'd like to keep it.
Yeah, I can't get rid of football. I'm obsessed.
You have a golf page.
Yeah, I can't get rid. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of Busch Light, to be honest.
I mean, that adds up for
I think I'm gonna have to
Travel
drink
guide
whiskey
guy.
the rest of my life. I'm just gonna have to drink it.
Yeah, that adds up.
They don't sell whiskey in Nashville.
Yeah, they do.
No, they only sell Bush Light.
Nope, it's wrong. Been there. Know it.
Fucking Bush Row. They
That
call it
should-
main drink.
Yeah,
fucking-
that makes sense, Tyler. What would you
Yeah.
give up?
I'm giving up football for sure.
Yeah, you're a
Oh, I mean, I'll watch foot. No, I'm not.
you're a
that-
baseball guy anyway.
But football, baseball to me is like
you're a
football to
basketball
you.
bench warmer guy too.
Splinters. in
We
the
got Glory
ass.
Days alumni tournament.
Glory
coming up.
holes tournament.
Glory Days.
Oh,
Oh,
Glory Days alumni basketball tournament coming up this
That
weekend.
tournament.
Glory Hole alumni tournament.
that's next weekend, not this
Oh.
weekend.
Glory Days basketball tournament back home this
I
weekend,
legitimately
Saturday.
thought you said that.
Glory Hole.
Glory holes.
Yeah.
How do you win?
I did not say glory holes. You can run it back. I didn't. You guys. No,
I
I,
know you
mean
did.
we're
This
underwater.
is funny.
You know, you can't hear anything right now. You're missing.
Glory holes alone. I'm like trying to spin it to make sense, and it just like
It's just the former people in the glory holes. They
it's
get back
just
together.
people
Yeah.
who went to a school participating in glory holes. Is what glory holes alumni
Yeah,
tournament.
The gym's gonna be packed.
But what's
on
the
Saturday.
tournament? Is it like who can climax the fastest?
Or
like
the
you
longest.
get a partner and you glory hole, and whoever can come the fastest ends up winning the tournament.
No, I think
Or is who can last the longest?
it's a track meet situation. There's awards for all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's like a relay.
Largest
Like it's
load,
fastest
largest load,
most.
fastest load.
Yeah, well, that's why they have it at the end of not November.
Smart.
Yeah.
There's a fucking relay team.
No, I think I think.
All right, take them out.
Yeah.
Passing the baton, literally.
Fucking exit velocity.
Yeah, they got like slow mo cameras. The judges.
Instead of the long jump, it's the long hump.
So I'll be doing that on Saturday.
Come ready.
Fucking shot put it in me.
Yeah. There's a comeback joke in there somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking javelin.
Yep.
Current players against alumni. See if anyone's lost a step.
No, that's where
No.
we draw the line, Ryan.
Uh,
That's where we draw a line. That's not what it is. It's only alumni.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't remember what the question
I'm giving up
was.
football.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving up golf. I think that's a layup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you,
no,
don't, you already did.
no, it's a tee shot, not a.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's a gimme.
A layup on a par 5
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's true.
For
It's,
sure, for
it's a
sure.
tap in.
Let's see what else we got. Let's do this one. Oh yeah. Brianna Rao asks, if you had to work a customer service job during busy season, what job would you choose?
This is such a specific question. I'm gonna. What's her name?
Brianna.
I'm guessing Brianna works some sort of customer service job.
Customer service during busy season, probably meaning Black Friday, holiday season, Cyber Monday.
Speaking of Black Friday deals,
Yep.
30%
Go
off.
get them, allyoubitch.com.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to say bartender.
Well,
Is
wait,
it-
is it customer service like a retail store?
I think
Read
we
the
have
question
Customer,
again.
customer service. If you had to work a customer service job during busy season, what job would you choose? Think retail, gyms, restaurants.
boom.
I think I'd want to work the customer service at like a perfume store. Because there's all sorts of dudes going and buying perfume for their wife for
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And who's ever bought a perfume and then brought it back and thrown a fit?
It's a good point.
You know, because you get to smell it, and that's how it smells. You sprayed it right there. When has anyone ever had a bad run in at the perfume store?
How many stores just sell perfume?
Unless the bottle's cracked or something.
Yeah, but
And then you just give them a
You just
new
give
one.
them a new one then.
yeah, here you go.
It's got to be the easy ass
And then
job.
I feel like it's not that tough. to work.
Although we kind of smelly.
Could you take the perfume aspect and just say Victoria's Secret? Because then dudes are also going there looking for lingerie for their wives.
No, yeah.
And boy, do we have some ideas for Victoria's Secret corporate.
Yeah.
Do you remember the boob wall?
I know.
Yes, I do.
know, but why? How did we get there again?
I don't know.
Something like
I think it's
Foot
because
Locker.
we don't know how to comfortably tell them what size of bra we want to buy.
Yeah, you get to feel them and
Yeah.
see which size they are. No, customer
Well, then it
service
turned into rings, I think.
after
Yeah.
Christmas when all the girls return, they're like, yeah, it doesn't fit. And you're like, well, we can't take it back until you show me that it doesn't fit. I'm not buying it. I watched him put his hand on the boob wall and it looked like it was going to fit. So either he's feeling up a different chick or you're wrong. Prove it. Just get arrested. Get arrested for your customer service at Victoria's Secret.
I'm not buying it.
Or you get an
literally.
award for that. You get an award for the best customer service out there. Like,
I don't think that's how that would go. So
I think HR would be involved quickly. And
so don't do
hopefully
that.
not
If
the
you
law.
work I know there's a lot of our listeners are working customer service at Victoria's Secret. Don't take that route.
Actually, I think they might be playing this over the speakers in the mall at Victoria's Secret right now.
Wouldn't
That'd
that
be wild.
That'd be cool.
Where would you like to work?
probably Spencer's.
If there was a place that would actually put the boob wall up, it's Spencer's.
Spencer's for sure. Yeah.
Like white elephant gifts.
Yeah. At that point, you almost become like you're
Cool.
working in the tech section at Target. You know, you're like replacing batteries, you're fixing defective devices. You're like, hey, this one didn't work as advertised. I'm like, I'm sorry, you've already used it. I can't take that back.
Yeah.
Trust me, that thing looks used and abused. I will just say it. I don't know what you're doing to that thing.
But it's gross.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
So someone comes in with like a pair of edible panties and they want to return it. I'm like, ma'am, this is half gone.
Ma'am, there's a huge bite out of these.
Man, there's a bite taken right out of the crotch. I'm sorry, I can't return these. They need to be returned in full.
Yeah.
So if you can get some sweet tarts and add them back in, I may consider taking it back.
I need to see those bite marks.
Yeah, it actually wasn't as sour as I was looking for, so I thought maybe I only ate half of it until I realized that. So
Out of all the flavors for an edible panty, sour's the worst. Sour's so far the worst.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Just like
So you don't like it? Yeah.
No, it's not you. It's not you. It's the panties.
It's actually, this is my turned on face.
It's not you, it's me.
yeah, what if they had little samples of the edible candies that were on each panty?
It's like freaking Costco on Sundays. They're giving out samples in a booth in the corner.
Yeah. They have samples of
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm over at Victoria's Secret / perfume shop. You're at Spencer's dealing with fucking vibrators and edible panties. Where are you working at, Tyler?
I mean, I said bartender right away, but I think
There's no busy season for that though. It's always busy. I think.
that's the service industry. We're talking customer service.
I mean they do service their
I know,
customers.
but just pick a fucking retail
Jared,
store.
keep moving in there.
We gotta get a retail store on
I
your
guess
list right now.
Also, we did not realize how little movement Jared does. If I was in there, it would never turn off.
We gotta just get like one of those blowy things, like the dudes at
Chloe,
come on down to Spencer's.
yeah.
come on down to alumni weekend this weekend.
We got a big weekend ahead, guys.
Big weekend. Black Friday at Spency's and alumni weekend. Glory hole days.
Fuck. Hey, Ryan, I've been whole sawn all week in prep of this weekend. I've had 6 trips to Fleet Farm to get different hole saws because mine keep getting burnt out.
I gotta get the weekend off though. I gotta get back home. Alumni weekend.
You get a drill and a ShamWow for the weekend.
Wow.
I don't know. I'll work at GameStop so I can just fuck everybody over when they bring their games and
No,
sell
you
them
work
to
at
me.
GameStop because then no one will come in there. You
Yep.
don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I'll do Radio Shack.
The busy
You can
season
just
is
date-
for
yeah.
customers.
You can day trade at GameStop.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
Jared, what are you picking?
They said gym was an option, so I'll say gym because apparently it's really easy.
Oh, I did work at a gym.
Like
It
a
is
fitness
super
Who's
easy.
Jim?
I was so. I was like, is there a.
Like at Anytime Fitness or whatever.
No, you got to pick a retail store.
They've literally put gyms down as an example.
I know,
This is
but-
what you can pick.
But it's
Not
not
an
a good example.
Because retail, they're busy season. Gyms, yeah, they do have a
They
busy
do.
season, but
Can I do Radio Shack?
No, it doesn't exist.
Do
you can like
Blockbuster.
pay less.
I'll do Payless.
Or
No. Foot Locker. I like their uniforms.
Yeah,
I always thought it was so sick to work there.
yeah. And
They
then
got TVs in there too.
you could actually get a reffing job.
Yeah.
And you just got the same uniform for both.
What do you
Double
think?
dip.
Yeah.
So like the
And you
way
got
the
nice shoes to do
reffing
it.
works in high school is like there's just a random crew thrown together by one official, right? If you just showed up in a reffing uniform, would anyone say shit?
Right now they
I
probably.
don't know.
They
That,
tee you
that
up.
feels like a YouTube prank show video right there.
Because I'm
Yeah.
thinking about like in like an individual wrestling tournament, there's like 7 refs and they don't know each other. So if you just showed up, in
I
a
think
zebra
most
shirt,
of them know of each other.
yeah, but when the tournament's big, there's no way.
That's true.
Is it?
I still to this day have the guys who used to ref my basketball and football games in high school come up to me and give me shit about how I acted in my high school games.
Really?
Were you a shithead?
Like 6 months ago, a guy came up and was like, "Oh, looks like it's hothead my plate or something like that."
Oh.
Like,
Wow.
You're like, what'd you
Were you
fucking
giving
say?
the refs
You
an
and then I
earful?
say,
oh
motherfucker.
yeah, I was a spaz, and then he just 6 months ago he teed me up. He called me that. I got mad. Then he fucking gave me a technical. I had to go sit on the bench. Bench the restaurant.
Yeah, you had your place on the bench though. Yeah.
I did get a technical one time without saying anything. I just like
Were you throwing elbows?
It was the
No.
eye contact.
it was
probably.
like I threw death glares and I got a technical for that.
Mm.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But
He's
You're doing it now.
still upset.
a look should not warrant a technical in a
No.
game.
No, absolutely not.
I don't know
I think
shit
refs are
about
just quick to. I
technicals.
think refs are quick
Yeah.
to give technicals.
Refs are just like that.
Yeah, fuck refs.
they have.
Yeah, fuck Foot Locker.
Yeah. My brother once got a technical for untucking his jersey. So like that's very ticky tack calls.
It's- we just
Yeah, tic tac calls.
Mm-hmm. Ike, quick.
number
He
one,
ain't- he ain't
number
gonna-
one seed in the 100-meter dash at the alumni tournament.
Fucking glory hole alumni.
he's got the number one
tourney.
seed too.
Yeah.
How do you tell someone at Thanksgiving their food was terrible?
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
Easy answer. You just don't.
You don't. You just scoot that stuff around the plate a little bit to look like you ate most of it. You
Mm.
know, fucking sweet potato, whatever. What's the sweet potato dish
Potato
called?
ash.
Sweet potato casserole.
Casserole. You just start moving that around the
With
plate.
the marshmallows
Mix-
on it?
I'm just saying, if it's bad,
Oh.
anything.
Yeah.
The
Green bean on a
fucking,
peach.
fucking. I mean, it's hard to mess up some of these dishes.
Yeah.
I think
Let's say, you know, cranberry salad. They forgot to put sugar in it.
cranberries.
Cranberries.
Cranberries. You
Just
just
a
gotta
bowl of
start.
sugar.
You just gotta start moving that shit around the plate. Hide it
Yeah.
behind a bun. You have to sacrifice probably a half a bun for it
Mm-hmm.
and all that. And then when it comes time to, well, most people at Thanksgiving aren't using paper plates, but let's say you're using paper plates, fold it face down in the thing. You're good to go.
Gotta go face down. Yeah. Or you scrape it on your cousin's plate next year or
Yeah, or
something.
you give it to the dog under the table.
No, fucking Shiloh got my food again.
Shiloh. Isn't that a movie?
I don't know.
think
I think
Shiloh?
it is. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a beagle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Shiloh.
Great dog name.
Homeward Bound. Another great dog movie.
Beethoven.
That's another great one too.
Yeah. Old
Fucking
Yeller.
101 Dalmatians, great dog movie.
That is a good one.
Air Bud,
Corella.
great dog movie.
Dunstan's. What's the hotel movie with the chimpanzee?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Fuck.
Anyways,
Someone is screaming at their phone right now. Anyway,
but at least they're enjoying a nice Snickerdoodle Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
that's
while they
true.
do it.
We got
If
them
they're
there.
not done with it by now, they got issues.
You're right.
Well, they might have got large.
At least they have
Yeah,
a belly.
true.
At least they have a belly full of Snickerdoodle ice cream.
Make you cream.
No way.
What's this turning into?
What is the best way to get out of the Thanksgiving dinner cleanup?
Ooh.
Be a guy.
No, do not.
No. Ryan, be a dude.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna be honest. That is about 95% of it.
Well, here's the thing: too many cooks in the kitchen is a thing.
Yeah.
You get too many people trying to clean
I
up.
will have to say, entertaining the little kids, I'm gonna read you a story. I don't know if kids even listen to stories
Yeah, let's
anymore.
go for a tractor ride,
Guys, I'm charging your iPads over here. Just doing an let's go outside and climb a tree. Do an activity with the little kids gets you out of cleaning duty. I feel.
for sure.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy job either.
No, and to add on to that, doing something with grandpa, helping him with a project immediately after. Like grandpa's got to show you something in the garage, then you guys just hide in there and drink beers.
What I like to do, hey, Dad, you're having trouble with the HDMI on the TV. Let me see that remote. Start fixing some electronic that your parents don't know how to use, even though you know exactly how to fix it. But you just end up pressing around on the menu a bunch until the food's clean, and then you just immediately get it.
Take the batteries out of the remote.
Dad, let me see if I can get that game on. I know you're having trouble with it.
Yeah.
You start looking at stuff on your phone. You're researching solutions.
Then what you do?
You're just on TikTok.
Yeah.
Then what you do is you take one of the batteries out of the remotes. You're like, God, the remote's not working. I gotta go find some new batteries in the junk drawer.
Oh, wait, that's in the kitchen.
Oh shit! I'll look somewhere else.
God, we're gonna have to
And then you're
postpone this
ruffling around.
later.
You're like, God, everyone's mad the game's not on. This is a really tough job for me. I wish I was doing dishes.
You don't want to be doing this.
Yeah. Or it'd be a hilarious joke if you just got shit-faced, drank all the beer, and then you had to go on a beer run. Make your 15-year-old cousin who just got their license drive you.
You just got done taking a walk.
Yeah. Just get shit-faced. I mean, that's a good way to do it, too.
Dylan, get your keys. We're going to the liquor store.
Yeah. Yeah. Then it's one, you can then teach them valuable life lessons while driving, and you get more beer.
Two birds with one stone.
I mean, honestly, most of these questions, the correct answer is just get hammered.
Get shit faced.
Yeah, you could be napping and then wake up and the cleaning's done.
Hey, customer service job, just get hammered.
Get shit faced. Alumni weekend. Get shit faced.
Yeah, glory hole alumni weekend.
Yeah.
Get shit faced.
Yeah, I don't think
Dairy Queen run. Get shit faced.
All works.
Yeah,
Actually, no, you want to savor the Dairy Queen.
That's true.
but
Okay.
some stuff tastes better drunk.
Yeah, true. You got one more question, Jared?
Yep. Floppy disk. Most comfortable.
Floppy.
So they used to call me back in high school.
Floppy D.
Most comfortable places to be.
That's it?
Most comfortable.
Comfortable.
I'm not gonna go the easy route, like your bed at home with all the blinkies.
I mean, I was gonna go my recliner in the basement.
That sounds pretty comfy.
I mean, I'm
sick.
going massage table.
Oh yeah, that's pretty comfy.
You want to talk about top level comfort?
Dude, honestly
The
though,
massage table is top level comfort.
being able to lay face down without your head cranked one way or another is so
It's
underrated.
the best. And not getting carpet burn on your forehead.
Mm-hmm.
You ever just planked on it? Actually, this weekend is the #1 weekend for carpet naps. You guys know that?
Okay.
No.
Let's stay on task, Ryan.
Carpet nap.
Tryptophan in the turkey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's not enough room on the couch to just fucking sprawl and take a nap. You gotta go on the carpet.
Tryptophan, more like tripped and fell asleep on the couch.
On the floor.
Look, on the carpet.
On the
On the
carpet.
carpet.
Damn it.
It's carpet napping season.
Put that on a t-shirt.
So that's what's after whiskey season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what
carpet.
is it? So it's fuck. It
Beer.
goes
Beer season.
No, it goes
Margarita season?
Margaritaville machine season. Then it goes martini season. Then drink beer outside season.
Yep.
Then whiskey season. Then carpet nap.
Carpet nap season. And then Tom and Jerry season's coming up.
Stay on task. What's comfy for you? See, the thing is like I just am so comfortable with being uncomfortable that really it's anywhere for me. Because to be successful in life, you have to be uncomfortable with being uncomfortable.
1,000%. I mean, the masseuse table is going to be my number one.
Top level comfort.
Top level comfort. Getting your back rubbed. You guys got to try this out. Next time you're getting a massage, tell them to just scratch your back.
That would feel good.
I don't.
It does.
I've never. I get more massages than everybody.
It's so creepy.
Hey, instead of I'm not looking. I'm not.
You've
what if
actually
someone?
done that?
No, God, no.
Oh, God. You
Damn
said
it.
it like you've done that before.
That would feel good though. That would be top level comfort
Hey,
if you just say,
hey,
hey, for the next
hey,
30 minutes, can
hey.
you just scratch my back?
Hey, for the next 30 minutes, will you draw something on my back? I'll try and guess what it is.
Is that two bowling balls and a pin?
A penis.
Johnson.
That looks like a big hairy Johnson. Black cock down. Big black cock.
Ugh.
I'm trying to think of a comfy spot.
When's the last time you guys sunk into a giant beanbag chair, if ever?
God.
Back me and my buddies in college used
Yeah.
to have one.
Those are nice. They're
Well,
tough
I
to get
didn't. I
out
went
of.
over to a
But
house that had one.
It's been a couple months. It's nice though.
yeah,
I actually, as weird as this sounds, when it is blizzarding outside, I love being in a warm car.
God, that is nice.
Fuck off.
No, I should.
Fucking
serious.
You're such a dipshit. Goes to Nashville once and then he just sits there and fucking goes on about his glory hole alumni weekend.
Tournament.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, not to brag, you got a sunroof and a moonroof like I got on my truck. And that's completely covered in snow.
Yeah.
And then all the windows are covered in snow, and all you got is the windshield wipers. And it's nice and warm in there, and it's huge flakes. It's so comfy.
I would agree.
you said blizzard, and I was like, I don't want to be in a car in a blizzard at all.
What if you're just sitting in your driveway?
Yeah.
You're just going out there to enjoy it.
I mean, it's a great place to watch.
I thought
blizzards.
of like a warm ice house when you said that.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like even a blizzard in a nice warm ice house be.
yeah. When you were describing that, I thought of like the warming house, like at the outdoor pond or the hockey
Yeah.
rink.
Yeah.
Basically anywhere inside when it's cold out.
Yeah.
Also being the little spoon with your wife.
Yep.
Is
Oh,
also
yeah.
very cozy.
It doesn't happen often, but
No.
it is nice.
Yeah.
I think I'm glad. Kind of
Just
glad it
back that
doesn't
dump
happen
truck
often.
Up, you know?
Can you scratch my back?
Will you draw
Yeah.
something and I'll try and guess it?
I would love if you just make the gap a little bit bigger. It's gonna be hard to scratch my back in that position.
Yeah, it's more of like a Y shape than a spoon. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go
We'll go light to medium pressure.
sure. Yeah. If you had to draw something on my back right now, what would you draw?
And don't say anything other than a dick, because that's
No.
the answer.
The dick's off the table.
Dick's off the table.
Well, dick's in the dick's in the wall actually.
Off the table.
Dick's
in
off
the wall.
off the table in the wall. What are you drawing on my back, Ryan? Actually, don't tell me. Just draw it, and then I'll
Do it right now. Do it.
Hang on.
My back's
God, a lot of pressure.
My back's
Can it be a phrase?
No,
No,
it's a
gotta
picture.
be a picture.
My back's kind of warm.
You guys got mouth some ideas.
No, just do it. This is
Anything.
just do it. I know what he's drawing.
Is it tickle?
This is great audio for our podcast only listeners.
Done. Guys, be specific too.
Did you do Mona Lisa back there or what?
Boobs.
Yep. Huge rack.
Huge
You
rat.
say dicks on
So at
table?
first-
Dick off the table.
So
the boobs
at
are
first I
on.
thought he was just gonna do a dick because he did the like balls
nuts, yeah.
first,
The nuts.
and then he put the nipples on. I knew it was boobs.
Yeah.
Could have been eyeballs.
That would have been a good one.
Have you met
Yeah,
him? You thought it was the eyeball emoji?
The second we took dicks off the table, boobs were firmly on the top of the pyramid.
Fair
Although
Yeah.
it would have been tough if we would have taken boobs and dicks off the table, and then you would have had to draw a vagina, and then we would have just been like roast beef sandwich. I don't know.
Curtains. I don't know.
Yeah, elephant ears.
Trying to think too. Roast beef. That's funny.
Thanksgiving leftovers.
Yeah. Well,
Butthole?
Yeah. Is that a cat?
Is that a butthole?
How'd you draw a sound back there?
also, I cannot believe we just did that. Well, anyways, is that maybe a little bit of a preview of what you can expect on alumni weekend?
That's only warm up.
You got to be an alumni to know what goes on alumni weekend.
It's like Fight
Oh.
Club.
It's like Fight Club. Rule
Except
number one.
we talk about it on a podcast.
Yeah. In Victoria's
No
Secret.
details in specific.
Mm.
Next time you get a massage, though.
I'm not asking.
Why?
I don't want that. I would be uncomfortable if a stranger was scratching my back.
Well, then offer to scratch their back.
You scratch
Yeah,
mine,
you
I'll
scratch,
scratch
you
yours.
scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Literally.
It's an eye for an eye type deal.
Yep.
A back for a back. Yeah. Just walk in, fucking derobe before she even leaves the room. Back for a back.
Full body scratch.
Yeah, she starts like just fucking in your back. You're like, whoa. I thought this was a back scratch I signed up for.
Yeah, you lay on the bed at the chiropractor. You just like lift
No,
your shirt up.
hey,
and you're like, no,
Hey, can you just tickle my back a little bit?
And when I say a little bit, I mean for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Just like lightly rubbing your fingertips
God, you,
on
guys,
your
you may
back.
not know what you're missing out on.
It would be great.
Tyler, you got to do
I
that.
Gotta get home and get a back scratch.
I got to
you know?
get home and get DQ on the way and then eat DQ while I'm getting my back
Oh
scratched.
my God.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Most comfortable place to be is right
I might
there.
get rid of sex before that.
I mean,
For
that
sure.
basically is sex.
Yeah.
Tyler. I mean,
Better than.
Mhm.
talk about a climax.
Yeah. No glory holes needed.
Yep. All glory, no holes.
Mhm.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of You Betcha Radio podcast. Go follow us on Patreon. Go check out the Black Friday 30% off everything on the entire store deal at noon on November 22nd, which is today. We love you. We'll see you in the next one. May your holes be gloried
Glorified.
and your backs be scratched. Cheers, Ryan. Oh my God.
Ooh,
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.